I have found so many amazing wedding guest dresses here over the years. Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Ciara. I share videos on shopping for the best basics on the high street, how to build a capsule wardrobe and lots of other good stuff. So if that sounds good to you, then do hit subscribe because I would love to have you back for more videos. So in today's video, I am doing a huge high street occasion wear edit and we are going to be looking at the best brands to shop for wedding guest dresses this summer. I've been getting so many questions over my Instagram and here on YouTube for wedding guest dresses, occasion wear outfits for church ceremonies, things like christenings, confirmations, and black tie events. So in today's video, I'm going to round up some of my favorite dresses on the high street from a mix of different brands to hopefully help you guys on the hunt for the perfect outfit. As always, everything that I mentioned will be linked right down in the description below, and every dress that I'm featuring today is under €150. And the first brand that I highly recommend for shopping for wedding guest outfits is Asos. I have found so many amazing wedding guest dresses and occasion wear outfits here over the years. Asos does them for a very good price as well. I particularly love the Asos design range and also the Topshop range on Asos as well. I feel like they have some great styles. Let's start with this gorgeous cowl neck style here. Now this ticks so many boxes for me. It has the oversized floral print, which is a huge trend for summer. These oversized like prints of flowers and orchids and things like that we're seeing so much of, and it's so elegant. It's really like hyper feminine. It's kind of reminiscent of the early 2000s and it's such a fun trend to incorporate into a wedding guest outfit or occasion wear in general. I also really love a cowl neck slip dress style. I often find them really flattering. They can kind of skim over the stomach and the hips, and I really like that cowl detail at the neck as well. Next up we have this halter neck style from River Island, who are also an amazing brand to shop for wedding guest dresses, and I really like this style. It's again kind of an oversized floral print. We've also got the satin fabric, really flattering. I love the neck detail on this. I also think it's a really great price too. And again, when it comes to wedding guest outfits, I feel like going for a print is a really safe option in the summertime because you know you're not going to be clashing with the bridesmaids. Another printed style I love is this Topshop maxi dress. It's quite dramatic. It's really beautiful, so feminine. It's on kind of like a grey silvery white base, but I do think that with the oversized floral print you would be able to wear this to a wedding. Now I know people's opinions on this can vary, so do let me know in the comments below if you think this is wedding appropriate. I think the print makes it okay. Now this next dress by Asos Design is honestly one of my favorite styles to wear, and I have worn styles like this to so many weddings in the past. Basic slip style but with a gorgeous slit, perfect for dancing, and I love the halter neck style. I think it's so flattering. I also love this color. It's so punchy. It's perfect for summer. It would work into the early autumn as well. Perfect if you have a wedding abroad. And again, the silhouette of this dress is so gorgeous. It honestly reminds me of a Bond girl dress. It's so feminine, it's sultry, but really flattering too. Next up we have another floral number. Again, we're looking at these beautiful bright colors for summer. They're just so punchy and so fun. This one shoulder style is really flattering, and again you've got that kind of slip style material, so it's going to skim over the hips and the thighs really nicely. Love that maxi length. When shopping for black tie events in the summertime you can still do a print, but I do think that the length needs to hit as close to the floor as possible if you're doing a print for a black tie event, but I think this one is great. Next up we have this printed green maxi dress, and I love this for summer. It is just such a beautiful punchy color. Again, we have the oversized floral print, big trend that we're seeing in occasion wear, and it's such an easy one to wear. Also really like the low back detail on this dress. It has that little tie feature at the back as well. Super gorgeous, really feminine, and a great option, and also a great price as well. And the last dress we're looking at from Asos is an absolute steal at under €40, and it is this beautiful printed slip dress. Again, I really like the silhouette of this. It's super flattering, and I really like the chunky kind of straps on this. It means you can wear like a good sturdy bra if you want to, or your shapewear if you're wearing like a bodysuit. But again, it's that print is so beautiful. It's like a blurred floral print. I think they look like poppies on the dress. It's so gorgeous, and the colors just look really beautiful together. Especially for summer dresses, I feel like Asos is amazing for going for a nice printed one that is not too expensive but ultimately is perfect for what you need. So moving on, we're going to look at Arket, and even though they don't have a huge occasion wear selection, I do find that the dresses that they have are are really beautiful. They're often quite minimal, and they're dresses that you will be able to wear for your occasion, but then wear into the coming season and get so many more wears out of them. The first dress I'm going to show you from Arket is this cap sleeve maxi dress. And again, this is a perfect example of Arket doing these beautifully minimal but very chic occasion wear dresses. This is one of those dresses that is simple but also really makes an impact, and it's all about that silhouette on the shoulders. It's a really elevated dress. It's all about your accessories. You can go for some chunky gold earrings, sweep your hair back, and let that silhouette of the dress really do the talking. I think it's so stunning. And the next dress I'm going to show you from Arket is very similar in that it is so minimal and chic, but really a dress that you will wear over and over and over again. You'll be able to style this differently with your accessories. Let's say if you were wearing it to a summer wedding, you could pair it with maybe even a pop of color in your jewelry, maybe a chunky red earring or a red necklace in that kind of little V neckline, and then add maybe a neutral bag, or you could add a pop of color in your clutch, very simple heels, do some gold jewelry. There's so many different ways that you can style this with your accessories so that you can get so many wears out of it. This fit and flare style is super flattering on so many figures. It's going to nip you in at your waist and then skim out over everything, so it really is such a flattering style. Next up, we're going to look at And Other Stories, and they are such a high street favorite for occasion wear, and I feel like they tend to do floatier, summerier occasion wear dresses. So there's always something a little bit more relaxed about their dresses, which I really like. First one I'm going to show you is this beautiful red style, and again, this is an example of going for a bold color and just letting that do the talking. It's a really sweeping, floaty style dress, very summery, and it works perfectly for occasion wear, especially if you dress it up with your accessories. Also a dress that you could pack into your holiday suitcase and style it with a pair of sandals and a raffia bag for an evening out on holiday, so it really is quite a versatile dress. Now this next dress is the perfect mix of being floaty but also being quite dramatic and dressy, and I think it's all about the kind of tiered ruffle hem on the front of the dress. It adds so much interest and volume. You've got your beautiful bodice neckline and your little cami straps at the top. Really elegant, really beautiful, but again, that print makes it fun and interesting. The volume in the skirt, it's a gorgeous option for a summer wedding. With these more printed dresses, I would tend to keep your accessories quite simple, go for a pair of neutral heels, and keep my accessories a little bit minimal as well. Now, if there's one thing that I love for a wedding guest option, and it is a satin dress. I just think that they're so flattering and elegant, really simple, and they work for so many different types of weddings or occasions. This one in particular, in this beautiful powder blue color, I mean, it's one of my favorite colors to wear for occasion wear. So gorgeous. Works in the summertime, again would work into the autumn as well. It comes in a beautiful butter yellow, which is so nice. I think yellow at this time of the year is such a gorgeous option to go for, and it also comes in a beautiful pink as well. Now, the last dress I'm going to show you from And Other Stories is quite similar to the first few that I was showing you in that it's floaty, it's kind of that like ankle midi style, and it has this lovely tie detail at the top shoulders. It's a great example for a hot summer wedding. It's going to be super floaty, you're not going to be too warm in it, but the color here is really what makes a statement. This beautiful lilac color, it's so gorgeous. It does also come in a blue and a printed color as well, and I believe it comes in black as well if you wanted something more minimal, but I think this punchy kind of purpley lilac is so beautiful. This would look beautiful against some gold details, maybe a gold sandal if it was a flat sandal type of situation, or a metallic gold heel if you wanted a bit more height. We are going to look at Cos, and they are one of my favorite high street shops, and they do some beautiful dresses. And again, like with Arket, they don't have a huge occasion wear section, but what they have is very timeless and chic. And this dress in particular, this beautiful ribbed detail with the dropped waist, again, this is one of those dresses that you can wear to a wedding and dress it up with your accessories and your jewelry, but then you can style it down for, let's say, an evening out on holidays. You could even wear this out and about in the city, at home. It's dresses like these that are so chic that I highly recommend having one or two of in your wardrobe that you can pull out if an occasion arises, and you really have that versatility to style it up or down depending on the occasion. I also really love this tie waist dress. It's in kind of a drop waist style. That gathered material at the waist is so chic, and this beautiful punchy red color, it's so stunning. Add your gold jewelry or silver jewelry would pop against the red, but you could also dress this down on holidays, but it's just such a beautiful dress. Now moving on, we're going to look at H&M, and again, I feel like they're a great place for wedding guest dresses, especially if you're looking for something that's really affordable. This first dress. I think it's called the Raimi Bandeau dress. I have shared before in one of my previous videos. I absolutely love it. This to me is a style of dress that works whatever the season. Honestly, I feel like you can wear a black strapless dress just as much in the summer as you can in winter time. And I know people sometimes find black dresses can be a little bit tricky to style for the summer, but really it's all about your accessories. You can see here in the photos it's styled with a pop of color in the necklace, and I think this is a great way to add color into a summer occasion with a dress like this. You could go classic with your gold or silver jewelry, but I think adding a little bit of color makes this really summer appropriate and super fun. I really love this charcoal color slip dress. This is a dress that you can wear in the summer season but into autumn winter as well, and also it has that real dramatic full length, so I do think this would work for black tie as well, especially black tie in the summer where you want it to be a little bit more breathable and not too hot. I think that this with your hair swept up, a beautiful pair of statement earrings would be gorgeous. Next up we have this beautiful bow detail one shoulder dress. Again, it's a fantastic price but really works for a summer wedding. This punchy red color is just so gorgeous. That beautiful bow detail on the shoulder adds that little bit more interest. You can also include a belt with this if you wanted to cinch it in a little bit more, but again, I feel like for a summer wedding that's a little bit more casual, for a destination wedding where it could be somewhere quite warm, I think this will be a great option. So now let's move on to Mango, and they always have some amazing options for occasion wear and wedding guest dresses, and this beautiful ruffle dress is the first one I wanted to show you. Ruffles are such a huge occasion wear trend. We are seeing so much of them at the moment, so I've included a few really nice ruffle styles to show you today. There's something really super feminine about them, and I feel like it's such a fun detail to incorporate into an occasion wear look or a wedding guest dress. We are really wearing our bold colors this year. We're not shying away from them. It's so gorgeous. It has that simple, elegant slip dress silhouette, but the addition of the color and the ruffles makes it so interesting. Animal print has been a huge trend this year, and we're even seeing it working its way into occasion wear. And this is an example of how to do it in a way that's really elegant. This ruffle dress with kind of a muted animal print, it's not your full leopard print, is really chic, and we've got the addition of the ruffles. It's just a very beautiful dress. It really reminds me of the like late 90s, early 2000s Roberto Cavalli dresses. It just looks hyper feminine. It's like something Carrie Bradshaw would have worn. Got that little slit as well. It's going to be extra comfortable. I think this is a really cool style for someone who wanted to incorporate a print that wasn't floral print. It's so fab. Speaking of vintage designer, this next dress really reminds me of Dolce & Gabbana. It is very much a more fitted style, very figure hugging. It's really beautiful. Again, I actually think this looks a lot more expensive than its price tag, and these nice thick straps. I really love this, especially if you had, let's say, an Italian wedding or something very summery where you wanted to include this pop of that beautiful old school Dolce & Gabbana Italian glamour. I think this is fab. Now my next dress I'm going to show you is this beautiful one from River Island, and again, talking about these really feminine details, this dress I wore on my trip to Greece. I wore it on the first evening of the cruise, so it was a little bit dressier. This would be perfect for a wedding guest outfit. And this dress also really reminds me of a vintage Roberto Cavalli dress. It's just the kind of faded floral print. It's super feminine. It has like little patches of embellishment on it. It has this cowl neck that you can kind of tie at the shoulders, wear off the shoulder if you like. It's so nice. Now the last brand I wanted to talk to you about for wedding guest shopping and occasion wear in general is Pretty Lavish. And they are such a gorgeous brand. They're a little bit smaller, so you're probably less likely to have somebody in the same outfit, and I feel like they do the most gorgeous dresses and for a good price. First one I'm going to show you is this beautiful yellow dress. Now my friend Lauren wore this on our trip to Marbella recently, and we both were so in love with it. It's really beautiful. It's that gorgeous kind of buttery, slightly faded yellow color that is so gorgeous in summertime. Definitely far enough away from white that you can easily wear it as a wedding guest dress. It's just so beautiful. I love the lace detail at the bottom and the lace trim at the V at the neck. It's just fab. I also really liked this asymmetric shoulder print dress. Again, you're getting that full length, really works for a more formal occasion, but this beautiful kind of blurred plum print is really nice. And again, when we're looking at late summer coming into the autumn, I feel like these colors are just so rich and decadent to wear for occasion wear. It's such a beautiful print. Now for something a bit more simple, this beautiful satin slip dress is in the most delicious peach color. It's just so pretty. I actually think this would be a beautiful option for bridesmaids. It's so elegant, that neck detail is beautiful, and it's just so simple but so perfect. Talking about those really feminine details, I feel like a dress like this with the little cap drape sleeves is gorgeous. It adds that extra touch of interest and texture, but also being really feminine as well, and it can make a really simple dress a little bit more exciting. And this beautiful mint green print, again with that subtle print on it, very unlikely you're going to be clashing with bridesmaids in this type of satin dress, but it's so pretty. If you are a fan of the ruffles and you just want to turn it up to 11, I feel like this gorgeous coral dress, it's kind of like a peachy muted coral. It's really something very different, I feel. I also think the price for this is fantastic, and it's just so elegant. That gorgeous summer color peach is just so flattering on so many skin tones, and this ruffle detail I think is really cool. So there you have it, guys. We have a selection of some of my favorite wedding guest dresses on the high street right now, and a look at some of my favorite brands to look out for when you are shopping for occasion wear. Do let me know in the comments which one of these dresses was your favorite. If you would like to see more occasion wear edits like this, then do give me a thumbs up to let me know. And if you have not already, then be sure to subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every single week, and I would love to have you back for more. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next one.